Greetings all and welcome to Dave's Craft Room. I'm Dave, and on today's video I have pulled some Kaffe Fassett fabric. This is Kaffe Fassett's woven stripes line, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Kaffe Fassett is on a level that I aspire to vibrate at for 10 seconds. This is like literally, it's just striped fabric, but yet the colors are so beautiful and lovely. This one is my favorite. There's 18 fat quarters of it, and what am I gonna do with it? Right now, I have a seedling of an idea. And the idea is this. There's gonna be vertical stripes and curves. That's it. And how? I don't exactly know. I'm gonna figure it out as I go. There's gonna be an element of improv to this, I think. I hope I can make it work. I think I can. I have a vision. Mainly, I just wanna do justice to these beautiful striped fabrics. And you know what? In a Kaffe Fassett quilt, the fabric does the work for you. You don't even need to come up with the most brilliant. You don't gotta reinvent the wheel. Kaffe didn't reinvent the wheel when he made striped fabric. I'm just gonna do stuff and see how it goes. Let me iron the fabric first. The idea is sprouting. This is my thinking cap. I think the thing to do is I'm gonna get some paper and draw the curved chunks that I want so that I can use the paper for foundation piecing. That'll be the move. We'll get stuff on the design wall. I think there's gonna be applique involved. I don't need to be doing curved piecing for this, although I can do, and I've done it before. But the vision I have, I think applique will be better, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me iron. I'm so sorry this shadow is in the middle. I don't know why it seems so apparent today. I surely do just eyeball the 1/4 inch. People more concerned about accuracy should probably want to measure it. I'm just like, whatever. I really hope this works. Wait, what have I done? It's not right. Actually, it's not right, but I don't hate it. Let's try it. Let's see how it works. It was meant to go like, you know, every other fabric, but I accidentally, whatever, who cares? I'm cutting through fabric and paper at the same time. I know that people tend to freak out about it. Guys, my life is too short to freak out about scissors. All right, people, we're on the next day, and I can tell you that my air conditioner is making a noise. I can tell you that my air conditioner is making a noise. I can tell you that yesterday was largely a scientific experiment, okay? And after I cut the cameras, I did some more experiments, and I landed on a method which I think is better and the one that I'm moving forward with. Basically, we have foundation paper piecing, paper, and then we're doing applique with them. And what does paper and applique have in common? Flexi fuse, fusible webbing, iron on, paper back. So I realized that I could treat the paper of the flexi fuse as though it were the foundation of the paper foundation piecing. And that's exactly what I have done. All I did was trace it. This is like see-through enough that you can just trace it. And I've already done 4 or 5 of these, and this is the better way. So I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it, and I've also landed on a better way to sew them together. Because yesterday was some kind of hokey pokey stuff that was varying degrees of successful. I mean, ultimately, it did work. I can't even say like it was bad. It worked. And the quilt will have a combination of both methods. On the quilt top itself, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. So it really doesn't matter. It's just, it only matters because it's easier for me to do it this way. So first of all, same thing. I'm cutting. Just wait, you guys, until you see this quilt. You are going to be shook. I know that because I'm literally shook making it. Like, I cannot believe this is going this well. So that was the 4-inch pieces for the patchwork strip. I'm now going to cut a piece to use for the curved thing, and that needs to be 3 inches. I do consider the stripes which way they're going and which way I want them to go. And I'm not like following a pattern. I'm just doing like when it's in front of me, what I think is gonna look better. That's literally all I'm doing. And in this case, I'm gonna cut them all like this, 3 inches, and I need 1, 2, 3 of them. These are the pieces for the curved piece. Since I have this left over, I will just go ahead and put it in the strip. This is how that it's kind of improv because I'm not concerned with exactly how long each one is in itself. I mean, each one has to be the length of the quilt, but they'll get combined. So for now, this one just is what length it is. And then whatever I sew onto it, I'll have to make sure is the length of the full quilt. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense. Let me try to get 3 pieces out of this. 1, oh, I might not make it. I'm not gonna make it. Figure out a way to make this work. Okay, so first let's piece our thing. The fabric has to go on the sticky side. It's just regular foundation paper piecing, that's all it is. And I literally am just gonna finger press it. You could iron it, you know, it would stick. You'd have to be careful not to iron over the part that's, you know, that you don't want ironed, because it will stick to it. But I find this fabric to be very cooperative for whatever reason. It does what I say when I tell it to finger press, and to stay there, it just does it. So I'm just finger pressing. I'm not ironing after each one, and that's been working fine. Flip it over, fold the foundation back on the line that you're about to sew. Cut approximately 1/4 of an inch. I usually go over, but at least 1/4 of an inch. Lay the next piece down. Place it there. It has to be perfect. Fold the paper back over and sew on the line. Same thing again as our last piece. See, that took me 3 minutes, probably less than. I mean, I have no idea how long it took, but not long. Now I'll iron it because I'll let the paper stick. And when I iron it, the paper is gonna stick. I'm ironing the frame, the paper's gonna stick to the, thing, and that's good. My iron's still hot. I have to wait for my iron to warm up. I'm gonna sew these together a while. Now with the paper still on, I'm gonna cut it out. I am not leaving a seam allowance, there is a seam allowance. I'm considering, a 1/4 of an inch smaller than this will be the final product. Really 1/2 an inch because a 1/4 on either side, but I can take the paper off now, or it doesn't matter. I'll leave it on. I need to sew this up. All right, so I have my one strip here. This is my curved piece, and then this is gonna be the rest of the strip going up. So what I need to do now, at this point, I'm gonna remove the paper. Now with this curve here, I'm gonna take the convex side and iron it in. And now it sticks to itself because this is the flexi fuse. For whatever reason, this fabric is gonna do exactly as I say. Some fabrics will not like to get folded in like this. You need to cut them first. I guess this is just the right amount of stretchy that it folds in and stays flat. Look at that. It just stays flat and perfect. It's incredible. I'm only worried about the convex side right now, and you'll see in a minute why I need to do that. They're gonna get pieced like this. So what I'm gonna do is fold this over, put that right sides together. Yes, that is a 1/4 inch missing. That's good. That's what we want right now. And then put this right side down on top of that. And then I'm gonna sew these 3 layers together. And what we have there is that it's poking out, and that's what we need. We can't have this stuck into this. This is gonna get sewn up, and we can't have this inside of that seam allowance. We need it to be able to come out and curve over, so that's why. We will do that over here too, but we'll do it later. I don't need to worry about it right now. So next, I'm gonna show you how I joined this to another one. So let me get another one. All right, so I'm gonna sew these together. And all I need to do is just fold these out of the way and just pin them out of the way. See how that's clear there? I can sew through it, same thing here. All right, I've sewn it up. Peel it open, iron it, and we can actually iron these down now. Would have been easier to do this before, but I forgot. Anyway, we can just do it now. So this edge needs to get folded over too. And we can start like here. This section is gonna be hidden in the seam allowance beside the other one. So I don't care about that. Yeah, I should have probably did this before I sewed it on, but I forgot about it until now. And honestly, this is very my energy and vibe because I always do this. But either way, I can do it still now. I can do it anytime, so. Apparently, my camera died as I was filming this part, so there's no footage of the next step. But all I did was take that free-flying curvy piece and I iron it fused to the fabric under it. And then I top stitch it down right beside that underturned edge, as you can see here in the final result. I considered appliquing it down as part of the quilting, but I decided to hand quilt with embroidery floss, so I needed to do it this way. 54 inches by 71, so that's a decent sized throw. I literally used all the fabric. Matter of fact, this is all I have left. And I surely am keeping this to make a scrap block for a scrap quilt. But alright, I mean that's gonna make it faster to quilt because I am gonna quilt it by hand with embroidery floss. I have this blue tie-dye fabric that's gonna be the back. Alright guys, the quilt is done and I'm literally obsessed with it. I absolutely love these colors, these stripes, the curves, everything. And I'm pretty sure that Kaffe Fassett is going to be reaching out to me soon asking to do a collab. So email me. My email address is davescraftroom@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. It's also on my YouTube page. I'm picturing like they send me like a fat quarter bundle like this. This was 18 fat quarters. And I make a quilt. I get to make whatever quilt I want and make a video, obviously. That's what I would love to do. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If anybody knows Kaffe's information, please reach out to him and tell him that I want to do a collab. And please come again.